Alrighty, guys, I hope you're doing well. Are you guys ready to possibly do the last assessment for your secondary careers? Well, come along and join me as I show you an example of a PowerPoint of what I'm expecting for this federalism project here. I want to encourage you guys also to finish the race strong. I know this ending to the race kind of looks a little lackluster in some sense, but finish strong, guys. This is your one and only chance to do so, so do it. But anywho, I'm going to show you a sample of what this project looks like. This is a project that I did myself. Trust me, I did it myself. I didn't just take a previous senior of mine's project and just take it for myself. It's trust. It's mine. It's trust. So I'm going to show you what my expectations are by showing you it. I'm going to give you a bit of caution though. Normally when I do this project, there's a little bit more to it, but because of our current circumstances with the COVID-19 situation, I took two big aspects out of it. I took the county commissioners out of it, and I took the cabinet members for the governor and the lieutenant governor out of it, just for time's sake. I know you guys have a lot more on your plate, so let's just focus on the important things that people actually know about. And I forgive me that I didn't really go over a whole lot about county commissioners and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a year of grace I'm learning. But anywho, let's dive right in, guys, and let's look at my project. Definitely my project. Trust me, trust me. So local government project. Ah, look at that. You can look at that. That's my flag right there. I did that. That's the flag of the state of Florida. You know, that's mine. So they got the title here. I think I changed it up for this year for you guys that I wanted you to put a map of your municipality, so your location. But back then it was just make it look pretty. So let's take a look at this. So municipality. All right, I can't lie anymore because I've told a lot of you guys I live in Royal Palm. Okay, so this student lived in Loxahatchee Groves. They have a map clearly of their location. They have the congressional district map even, so you can see where the lines are. And you can see their district number is 85. Some of you guys might have some difficulty finding that district number because there's three different sets of district numbers. If you can't find it, don't sweat it. Seriously, don't. Normally I'd be in the classroom to show you the difference between all these numbers, and I realize we're not, so you get the idea. So they clearly showed me where they live because I'm grading you based upon where you live because your answers have to match out with where you live. You can see here with their city council of Loxahatchee, they included all the city council members, so the legislative branch on the local level, and they also include the executive branch, which is the mayor. You can see clearly there's a picture of all of them. They have their names. This person even included the seat numbers that they have, which is all good. Notice to the right, there is a citation. Make sure you cite. I will literally hold your diploma hostage if you do not cite on this project. I mean, unless you have a high enough grade where if you get a 0, you still pass. But you get the idea. Make sure you cite. If you have questions about citing, ask me now. Better you learn it here before you head to college. So there's your local level right there. Not going to bother with the whole court system. I could, but normally we would have gone to the courthouse for that and you would have seen the judicial branch of this area. So c'est la vie, as the French say. Then you have the state representatives and state senators. Now, if you were paying attention to that PowerPoint I narrated, these are different than the ones from in Washington, D.C. These are the ones that represent you in Tallahassee. So who are those people? I got a great website. Make sure you look at the video I sent you for the researching aspect of this project, which literally you'll plug in your address and you'll find all the answers you need for most of these things. So it's not really that difficult. But anywho, so this person had Rick Roth for their representative, their state representative, not national, meaning they're not in D.C., they're in Tallahassee. It might be a broken record, but every year people mess that up. They have a map where they literally represent and their district number. They have a picture of them. And they even included a short biography about them. You can see it's cited, all well done. Then they move on to the next set, which is the state senator, in which case it was Bobby Powell. Same situation, they included a map, they had the person's picture, and they included a short biography of that person. Again, these are not the ones in DC, these are the ones in Tallahassee. You'll get to the ones in DC near the end of this. It's cited, it's perfect, let's move on. Then we have the governor, which this isn't accurate anymore because we no longer have Rick Scott as our governor. But you can see the governor there. You can see a picture of the governor. You can see a bit of a professional biography of the governor there. It's cited. And then you have the lieutenant governor as well, which if you weren't paying attention in the videos, the lieutenant governor is basically the vice president equivalent for the governor. The governor dies, the lieutenant governor takes over. You see a biography of them. It's cited. There's a picture of them. Jolly good time. And then you have, oh, this you don't have to do, but I did kind of leave this in here. My bad. Listen, we're doing this live. Previous years, I always make them do the state cabinet members as well because they're all important people as well. You don't have to, but there is an attorney general of the Florida cabinet, not Pam Bondi anymore because that governor is gone. There's a commissioner of agriculture. There is a chief financial officer. You get the idea. Pretend you never saw that. Then you're doing the national level, which is the representatives and senators who are in Washington, D.C. representing you. This guy should look familiar, especially if you went on the D.C. trip a year ago. Congressman Brian Mast. So the website I give you for research will show you who your representative is. Most likely Brian Mast is not that, but you can kind of see with this slide, you have a picture of Brian Mast, you have a picture of him, what he did. He's a former soldier. He lost his legs in the Middle East. There's a biography for him. It's cited. Well done. And then you have the state senators, the ones in D.C. who are representing Florida. There's only 2 of them. I need both of them. Hint, one of them is right there, and Bill Nelson was replaced by that governor guy you saw earlier. So a biography for each, a picture of each. It shows me clearly they understand that who represents them on the local level, who represents them on the state level, and who represents them on the national level. It's all done. Very good job. That's a sick transition, man. And then they concluded with their works cited at that point, which had all of their things. The only thing they did wrong was they didn't do the URLs for them, but considering I saw them in the classroom and saw that they were going to actual websites, you get the idea. Just make sure you include the URL for yours. Anywho, I hope that gives you a little bit of a short summary of what this project is supposed to look like. If you need any help or anything like that, I know federalism can be a bit of a tricky topic because not a lot of people talk about it, nor do you really learn it at all until your 12th grade year. But if you do have any questions, feel free to email me, guys. If you even need help, if I have time, I'd be happy to Zoom with some of you guys and help guide you through the process. Your choice. I'm perfectly able to do any of those things. But other than that, guys, finish the race strong. And again, I miss you guys dearly. Even you, McNally. Not really. Take care, guys.